to talk about something that is happening on TikTok currently, on the verge of may or may not being banned. But tonight, we are going to discuss Watertok.
Watertok.
Yeah.
Watertok.
Let's dive in.
We couldn't pick a perfect transition phrase for this subject tonight.
Kyle, you're not really on TikTok at all. You just get it filtered through Reddit.
And Twitter and my wife and my friends. And I'm on TikTok, guys, because you want to know what? TikTok is ever present. It is everywhere.
Yeah, I do love getting texts from friends of tweets of TikToks from those particular friends who refuse to get on TikTok. It's great.
What's even better is when you see a tweet of a Reddit post of an Instagram reel that has a TikTok watermark on it. Like, how far down, how many layers can we get? That's what I really want to know.
Well, how many layers of the onion do we have to peel back in order to get to the nougaty core that is TikTok?
Well, and then this episode is going to go on YouTube, so all of that stuff.
So we're going to be on YouTube talking about TikToks that we saw either on, well, in my case, in an article that had links to Twitters, to TikToks.
Just so that people like me can get their curated content through one source for all things. We're doing it. We're doing the job, guys. We're doing the work.
That's actually, before we go, I do want to say this is a perfect pitch for why you should subscribe. So please go ahead and hit that fucking subscribe button. We filter the internet for you.
We sift through this shit so you don't have to smell it. You have to just look at it.
God, John's broken. Oh shit.
He's really
frozen.
That's award-winning smile right there. That's what
That was
is.
really good.
Anyways, we're going to talk about Watertok today. And from the look of surprise on both of your faces when I announced this, neither of you have experienced this because it's something that was very new to me as of maybe a week ago.
That's the thing with TikTok. There's so many niche communities that are something talk. There's no way we're gonna see all of it, you know? I just came across Anteater Talk today. That's a thing out there, man.
I just saw an anteater at the zoo, and I was blown away by how big it was.
So on TikTok, there is a new trend that has been just seeping through everyone's algorithms, and it is #Watertok. People are participating in this trend, which is supposed to put the quote-unquote fun back into drinking water.
Why do we need to make everything fun in order for us to do it? God, you remember in like the 90s or the early 2000s when like VHS tapes of like infotainment shit was all the rage? Like we had to like make it fun and put Barney on the TV for kids to know not to steal stuff. It's like, why do we need to just drink water?
But Harland, did you steal stuff?
Yeah, Barney didn't stop me from stealing stuff.
I'm already getting like the vibes that I'm not gonna. I just can't. I don't think this is gonna be anything that's gonna contribute to society, really. But
on this show,
well, yeah, no.
But the reason why I bring this up is because John, you were like, like low key throwing shade at people who don't have TikTok on their phone, and it's like, yeah, because I'll just see the stuff that makes it. The cream always rises to the top. I don't want to see Watertok. You know what I'm saying?
So the thing is, Kyle, I will say in counterpoint to that is the algorithm does work where like when I log on to TikTok, all I get is Bigfoot conspiracies, drum videos, and people dissecting hip hop samples. And that's like that and some comedy stuff is kind of like my zone. And then when I watch on my wife's, sometimes we get really just across the board because her friends send her some unhinged shit sometimes. I did not find this independently. This came across my desk via an edible and it being 11:30 at night in bed. Watertok has gained more than 103 million views. Probably, and fucking counting, and that's just the hashtag. And it is kind of like garnered a lot of confusion, much to why the fuck we're talking about this.
Sure.
Because I didn't realize what this was, and I watched a couple of TikToks, which I'm going to get into in a second.
It sounds like you kind of still don't, John.
No, I'm fully aware of what this is now. I mean, mostly it's just concerning is what it is. I think for us to just get into it, we're going to start by watching this woman who is at the forefront of this movement. Her name is Tanya, and her username is Taking My Life Back at 42.
Okay.
Okay, I'm fine with that.
Does she change it every year?
I don't know.
Does she like have to update that? I don't know.
I'm going to TikTok right now and getting the Taking My Life Back at 43 just so she can.
She'll have to buy it from you. That'd be good.
On my second water of the day, and it is 11:55. So I'm cruising with the water goes today. Let's go to the old caddy. These are my favorites down here, so I'm just gonna pick one. Not even gonna look. Let's see. What are we gonna get? Woo! Crushed pineapple. One of my faves. What are we gonna add it with? All right, let's go to the water bar. What's it gonna be, y'all? Whoop! Dragon fruit acai. Nah. Coconut. Let's do that. 2 pumps of the coconut syrup. Mama's trying to have a pina colada. Let's do 3. All right, pineapple packet.
I was like, that's not water no more.
I'm literally looking at the comments on this video, and like the very first ones are second water of the day. Where's the water? This is juice. Ah, yes, water.
We finally found it. Water. This plays like those fucking food on the counter trends.
Yes, but the thing is that these people are deadly serious about this.
Yeah, the food on the counter things are definitely a fetish.
Do not come.
This is psychosis, maybe?
Sure.
But yes, so influencers of this particular trend are encouraging followers to add candy-flavored powders such as Starburst or Skittles, as well as flavored syrups to create pina colada water like we just saw, birthday cake water, or peach ring waters.
Bro!
And more often than not, these drinks are made in extremely large quantities, made in colorful bottles such as the popular 1.13 liter stainless steel Stanley tumblers, which there is an entire article on Eater about Stanley thermos mugs. This is apparently something that I have completely missed out on, where there is a 40-ounce mug that is called the Stanley Quencher that has completely taken over parts of TikTok and social media in general. So much so that they sold out of all of their colors, and more than 100,000 people started reselling them on eBay, and we're selling them for $120, which is more than 3 times the original retail price of these.
So
things.
this is like a Ray Dunn situation. Are you guys familiar with that trend?
My first part-time job was at Marshall's, and Marshall's is owned by the TJX Corporation that owns Marshall's, TJ Maxx, Home Goods, a bunch of those stores. And all of them carry this Ray Dunn brand stuff that was shown in the video. So the first time I ever did an opening shift for Marshall's, I was told by my manager to watch out for the Ray Dunn women. And I was like, what's a Ray Dunn woman? They basically told me that it was this group of women who would go to the Home Goods across the freeway from our Marshalls and then to our Marshalls every single morning.
So Ray Dunn is like a home goods brand, and they sell kitchenware, like ceramic stuff, like plates.
Oh yes, I do know about this.
And and I've seen it on TikTok, people losing their minds going to like Kohl's or whatever the fuck, Ross. Every time there's a fucking Ray Dunn drop, and it's these same type of women who go there and just like freak out like it's Black Friday in a Best Buy. They're doing it now with Stanley Quenchers. Like, what is the...
Well, I think this is more like a you're not cool unless you've got a...
Oh, it's a status symbol.
Yeah, it's a bit of a status symbol because
it's like a Birkin bag.
So I found something else, and I want to say this first and foremost. I'm not coming for hot girl TikTok or hot girl Twitter or hot girl Instagram.
I, on the other hand, am.
Aaron is definitely coming for...
Do not.
I'll just stop there.
A section of that which are referred to in articles that I've read of beverage girlies. And they are girls in social media posts that need to have a beverage in every thing that they're doing, whether it's in camera, whether it's in their everyday life, where it's one drink to the next. And so this also feeds in, the Stanley Quencher feeds into that, where it is becoming a part of your lifestyle. It's becoming a part of something that is a status symbol, an in-crowd sort of thing.
I think I kind of get it. I am trying to think, okay, don't be too critical about the beverage girlies. Because I know I'm sure I've done stuff like this. The first thing that comes to the top of my mind is when I'm going to group us all in one in this together. Because I think we all did this. But I feel like this is something similar. When we were, in our late teens, early 20s, and we were still going to shows and whatever. There was an outfit, a look, right, in those scenes.
I'm picturing a thing. I wonder if it's the same thing you're picturing.
God, I hope it is, dude. The carabiner key ring.
Yeah, I had one.
Yes, Kyle did. You could hear him coming.
Oh, I don't know if we're thinking I had a carabiner key ring.
No, that's the thing I'm thinking of, is everybody had a carabiner.
Yeah.
Everybody in that scene. It feels very similar to the Stanley Quencher and the beverage girlies.
That wasn't what I thought you were gonna go for, but you're right. It was a very millennial
indicator
for me. But the funny thing was, really, when I really think about that, it's like, where else was I supposed to put my keys? I never really understood what I was supposed to do with it. And even still, I've upgraded from a carabiner to a little hairpin thing that just slips onto my belt loop. So I'm still doing the same shit at almost 36 years old that I've been doing for 17, 18 years at this point. I don't know what else to do. But
put them in my pocket? Those jeans are too tight.
Absolutely not. I wear skinny jeans. I cannot fit keys in my pocket. Thank you.
There's a great definition that punchdrink.com has for the beverage girlies. It says, merging these stickered cover, quote, emotional support water bottles of the early days of the pandemic with the more recent emergence of, quote, hot girl walks. Beverage girlies are the latest example of performative coping on social media. You can spot a beverage girly by a few telltale signs. Quote, beverage in hand at all times. Leaving the house, let's get a fun drink. At dinner, let's get a fun drink. Working from home, fun drink. Multiple times a day, fun drinks. Beverage girlies often sport vast libraries of seltzers or aesthetically pleasing beverage spreads, crystal coupe glasses, and pretty cups, and most importantly, they deem each new beverage a treat. So that is what a beverage girly is.
I mean, I love it. I love it. I love a LaCroix. I love a how did they describe the drinks? A fun drink?
A fun drink, yeah.
Yes, a fun drink. A vast library of seltzer or aesthetically pleasing beverage spreads. So there are, in this particular article, there are people who have just videos of them walking to their desk and they have this absurd beverage in their hand and they're sitting down. They have 3 or 4 while they're sitting down for work or whatever it is, but it's something extremely aesthetically pleasing. There was a big iced coffee movement that happened that I got a lot of purple for some reason iced coffee videos.
I mean, how many other colors can you make out of coffee? There can't be too many, right?
Was it ube related?
It's brown. Cream
or ube.
Mm-hmm. So that's it. We covered all of them.
You can't drink a red coffee. That you look like a murderer on the street, a vampire, a day walking vampire drinking blood.
Imagine the piss too. Oh,
you wouldn't be. We just let a student.
Listener, really imagine the piss.
Really, everyone just think about the piss for a second.
A moment of silence for the piss.
Let's watch another one of these unhinged videos.
Let's make our final water of the day. As usual, grab your favorite 40-ounce cup. I'm using my Stanley, 35 ounces of water and about 5 ounces of ice or whatever to your preference. Now for the syrups, we're gonna be using cotton candy. So you're gonna do, I like it sweet, just a warning, but I'm gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4 pumps of cotton candy. Now the next syrup for the cake flavor, you're gonna use vanilla almond. Do 1, 2, 3 pumps of the vanilla almond. Okay, you know the drill, mix, mix, mix until all of those flavors are combined. I just really love how beautiful the cotton candy syrup makes this water. It's so cute. Okay, now time for the taste test. I'm so excited about this one. Oh my gosh.
It looks like someone's holding a gun off camera. Like the way she's looking into the camera.
She keeps
It looks
smiling
like
at
she's
the
about
end.
to cry.
The thing is that if you don't have a 40-ounce Stanley Cup, you ain't shit on TikTok. It's pretty crazy. So they have a variety of flavors that are all coming from things that are brands like Hawaiian Punch and Crystal Light are the most common ones that are making these little packets that people dump into their waters. So they're saying that they have 0 or fewer calories.
Right.
And their entire pitch with this kind of trend is to make drinking water and getting hydration more fun while still not adding sugar like you would be if you were drinking sodas all day.
How does it go when you're determining if something is a poison? It's not whether it's a poison, it's the dose makes the poison. So what
Right.
we've really done here is really canceled out the light factor in a lot of these, I feel like. And it's just soda now.
So there are a number of people that are making these syrups and additives. So the one that was mentioned in the last video that we just saw was a skinny mix. And it is an entire website called skinnymixes.com. And it's Jordan's Skinny Mixes. And it's essentially just syrups. So at about $8 a pop for what I'm imagining is like a 375 milliliter bottle of syrup. It claims to have 0 calories and 0 sugar. Experts are starting to weigh in a little bit
Good.
on this. There have been a few things. One person, a registered dietitian, that says, in general, anything that helps people drink more water is a positive thing, but there are definitely a few caveats to that. Since TikTok features sugar-free syrups, the influencers don't seem to be adding sugar to their water. However, I do think that making your water super sweet isn't great in the long run. It may put you in the mindset that all beverages need to be overly sweet and flavored to be enjoyed. Alongside of this, he was talking about how this contributes to a toxic diet culture of if you have to drink something, it has to be no calories, low calories,
which isn't always good, like better for you. Like I think I've mentioned at some point, like the trend of like, getting rid of saturated fats versus unsaturated fats from your diet, and how the unsaturated stuff is just highly processed. Like all of the like Impossible Burger shit, like if you eat 100 of those in a year or whatever versus 100 normal burgers, are you really better off because you're eating more highly processed foods that your body has a harder time actually digesting?
Let me tell you, my body had a very hard time digesting the Impossible Burger. That was like instantaneous.
Yeah, exactly.
It's about
so
that's better for the planet to digest, not for you guys.
I don't know. That's a lot of methane that I'm producing there, my friend.
Put him in the field with the cows.
It is pretty crazy that people are freaking out about this and adding so much nonsense to their drinks. There was a doctor that was talking to The Independent, Dr. Abdul Matin Azizi, who is the principal dentist at Harley Private Dental, said that these additives could have a significant impact on the drinker's teeth, depending on the ingredients and how much they use. Some powders and syrups may contain high levels of sugar or citric acid that can erode tooth enamel and can cause tooth decay. Sugar can feed the bacteria in the mouth, leading to production of harmful acids that attack the teeth. Citric acid also can erode tooth enamel, causing tooth sensitivity and pain. Food dyes, which are also included in many such products, can stain teeth over time.
I just looked something up, and I'm at the Skinny Mixes website, and I clicked on the unicorn syrup thing, and I looked at the ingredients, and it's water, citric acid, natural and artificial flavors, sucralose, blah blah blah. And I was like, hey, what's up with sucralose? And so I googled sucralose, and there was an autocomplete for sucralose versus sugar. Apparently, do you have this information, John?
I have something lined up, but I would love for you to continue on with what you're saying.
Because I choked when I saw the results of sucralose versus sugar. It says sucralose is about 600 times sweeter than sugar.
Yep.
And they're putting how many pumps in this water?
Yeah, water.
Mm-hmm. So not
Sorry,
only that,
water?
not only that. So in this article, it says, look at the ingredients rather than the calories.
Yes.
The artificial flavorings contain high levels of malodroxetines, which are highly processed carbohydrates that are derived from starch. They are commonly used as food additives in many processed foods as thickener, bulking agents, or sweetener.
Dude.
It can cause a rapid spike in blood sugar levels, which will also lead to health problems such as weight gain, diabetes, fatty liver disease, mood swings, fatigue, autoimmune diseases, and
Taking my life
cardiovascular
back
disease.
at 42, ending my life at 45 is what I'm getting.
Exactly. Third water of the day, y'all.
I'm like, and they're like so ready to fucking get that water, dude. They're ready.
As somebody who is just totally fine with drinking regular water out of the tap here in San Francisco, and my wife will not touch the tap water, this confuses me, this whole thing, because I grew up playing baseball and being in organized sports as a young child and being forced to drink water from a hose.
Yeah, non-potable water for
Yeah.
sure.
Oh, hose water was so good, guys.
Hose water, untouched.
For some reason, hose water hit different than tap water.
Yeah, dude. That's because it had to travel very long before it hit
Guys,
your mouth. I'm
Do
just
we
gonna say
bottle hose water? Is that the new, like...
water for hose, right? That's what we're saying.
So instead of Watertok, it's hose talk. Wait.
No, don't do
No.
don't do
Don't.
ho talk. Don't,
Don't
do
do
water
that
for
one.
hose. We're not doing that.
Water for hose.
We're not doing that.
No, I think that hose water could be a really good competitor for liquid death, though.
Where the hose
It's-
at? Yeah, and then if
Yeah.
everyone's got their hose water,
See, we've got our first
Shit.
ad already. It's great. The bottle comes and it looks like a big giant hose.
Shark Tank.
It's green
TM,
and
TM,
everything.
yeah, totally.
Sorry.
It has. It's like textured like a hose.
Yeah, it has like the
Yeah.
woven under sheath or whatever the fuck their hoses are made of.
With our patented undersheath technology, your water will always taste like it came from the ground.
Yeah. One step further, when I was playing football and we had our Hell Week, we had a hose that was hooked up to definitely not a clean pipe
Yeah, for
fitting.
sure.
Oh, yeah, of
That
course.
just had holes drilled in it.
Oh, yeah.
And so you would just line up like a
Sweet.
cattle at the trough and sip out of this
Get
spigot.
you some water, kiddies.
Oh my god.
So maybe that had an effect on my life. I don't know. I'll discuss that in therapy. But anyways, I'm not into water talk.
our parents and grandparents ate lead paint chips. We drank out of hoses. I think we're doing okay.
There are roots back to MLMs, our favorite thing on this particular podcast.
I was gonna say this feels very multi-level.
Yeah, so a lot of people, including Tanya, taking her life back at 42, have their own brands that are selling
dude.
flavored liquids. And some of them, a lot of the teas that are being sold for these Watertok things have links back to Herbalife. So
shit.
there is some like deep-seated MLM kind of like moms who are marketing to each other on Facebook kind of vibes through this, which is not surprising at all.
I am also a little bit concerned. And again, I don't want to generalize, but a lot of these people that get involved in MLMs, I've noticed, are sometimes on the Trump wagon.
Yeah.
So I find it fascinating that the MLM to right-wing extremist pipeline is a real thing, and I'm getting vibes.
You know what it is? The through line is people getting their news and all of their communications from Facebook.
Also, though, I mean, it's today was the day that I saw Trump announced his second wave of trading cards today.
Oh, cool.
Oh,
So-
cool.
Oh, so
'Cause the first one did so well.
It did. It sold out incredibly well, and now some say the best that anything's ever sold out.
People came up to him and they were crying about
Yeah,
it.
they were literally had tears in their eye. They're like, I cannot believe this injustice that you didn't sell it faster. You know, those kind of people. You know, they're maybe subject to MLMs. I don't know.
Yeah, susceptible. I think that came up when we talked. Did we do an episode on MLMs? We did.
We've done them on various MLMs.
Right. In the advanced fee scam, I think I talked about it too, where certain people are a little bit more susceptible to these types of trends and
grifts,
scams
yes.
and grifts. And they also tend to fall on the more conservative side of the social political spectrum, which is fascinating.
So maybe just drink normal water, guys. Buy a Brita or something like that. Purify some water.
I like
It's
my
not
soda
that
stream,
bad.
dude. I like to put some bubbles
that
in my
bad.
water at home. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Make it crispy water.
There was literally a doctor on one of these articles that said, if you need some flavor, add a slice of lemon.
Yeah, that's fine.
It's not mermaid flavored, but I don't know what that is to begin
Yeah.
with.
How
So
do they-
I'm not missing out on anything.
Are there mermaid hunters out there that are like, this is the combo.
Juicing
You need
mermaids?
X pumps of this and X pumps of that. You'll get that primo mermaid flavor.
I'm also an adult, and if I want a pina colada, I can go and get a pina colada.
I've found that, LaCroix is great. There's literally, it's water. It's bubbled water. It has the essence of whatever. And I have found it to be perfect. It does. I don't
That's a
need
great
sugar.
product.
I mean, I know some people, they, I don't know, their taste buds are broken maybe, but like for me, a LaCroix is fine. Just start drinking a LaCroix. I don't know what people are doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, have your third LaCroix of the day instead of crazy 600 times sweeter pumps of fucking whatever.
40 ounces of diabetes.
Oh my God.
I hope you guys were as horrified as I was 3 nights ago when I saw this for the first time.
As a regular water enjoyer myself, for me, it's no flavor, the better for water. That's my jam.
Yeah. Unless it's Dasani. Hey,
Go
Dasani,
fuck yourself.
don't ever fucking sponsor this. This is not for you. We don't want you here.
We don't want your weird, overly sodium-packed water money.
Yeah, you ruined too many movie-going experiences for me.
I'm eating popcorn. It's salty. I'm drinking water. It's salty. What's happening here?
I'm more or less just disappointed, I think.
Just comes in all solemn after our movie theater rant.
I mean,
man.
yeah, that's really what it is. But
It's just people feeling better about drinking soda, but that they make at home.
yeah, it's fake. It's faking yourself out.
It's not a health thing.
No.
Honestly, soda's probably better for you at this point.
I mean, that sucks to say. We have a Patreon that people are joining, which is
Clamoring to join.
fucking
really.
good on you, folks.
Yes, we appreciate you all.
We're still in the days of when we get the email notification, we all go, "Hey,
Hey, look.
it happened
that's
again,
fun.
guys!" Like we're still really excited about it. I can't imagine a time where I won't be excited about it. But thank you to those who are dropping some pledges there. It helps. It helps more than you know.
Yeah, their names will also from now on be featured in the opening scroll of the YouTube videos. So, yeah,
Nice.
I have added that. That's how much we appreciate you. I did extra editing work.
Yeah, Harlan spent an extra 4 hours adding each name and making sure it was the
Honestly,
highest res font.
Trying to figure out exactly how to present the names and also
Yeah, 4
planning
hours.
for yeah, straight up. It's like, okay, do I do a whole other title card? How many fucking title cards does one episode need? Because we're at 2 right now.
Brainstorming process.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
But yeah, you can go over to our YouTube and subscribe to the videos and see any of the supplementary materials that we talk about that you might not be able to see or visualize in your mind's eye here.
Speaking of which,
Oh God.
I just have to call my shot right now.
Oh.
John, you might be out of town when this happens, but I am going to play Big Chungus Rampage.
God, we keep putting it off.
Oh,
It's gonna happen, and I think I figured out how to finally do it.
It'll be exclusive content for our Patreon subscribers. So we will have some stuff just for you.
thanks everybody so much for listening. We love you very much. Stay safe and good luck out there.
I'm always wondering if he's gonna forget it.
He's like, stay.
Forget it every time.
everyone wanted to know which president was the true throat goat. And
okay, I do remember this.
And they are all some sort of eldritch monsters of yore, right?
Yes.
She was also selling videos of her farting in the jar.
I hate this so much. I hate everything about this.
yeah.
Security